first time on this channel, you're welcome. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new videos, you'll be notified. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me again. Please like and share this video and don't forget to leave me comments. So today I'm going to show you how to cut and sew a trending Boubou gown. It's going to be a free gown, very free. The gown is going to be very free. And for this video, it's going to be a quick one. So I'm going to fold my fabric into four, which I've already done, as you can see. The upper part is unfolded and I'm going to be leaving it like this. I won't be opening my shoulder. And for the neck, the back neck is going to be 5 inches by 1 inch depth. The front neck is going to be 5 inches width and 5 inches depth. And for the sleeve opening, I'll be working with 11 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance, making it 12 inches. Then for my bust, waist, hip and down part of the gown, I will be working with 18 inches on fold. That's when I open up, I'll be having a round bust of 72 inches. Am I right? 18 times 4. Yes, 72 inches. I'll be having a round bust of 72 inches, round waist of 72 inches. Hip and the down part of the gown is also going to be 72 inches. That's when I open it up. So that's that. Let's get started. Okay, I'm going to be attaching an inner belt to this gown so that whenever I want the front fitted, I can tie the belt. So I'm going to be marking out my measurements now. Remember that I said that the back neck is going to be 5 inches by 1 inch depth. That is 5 inches there, width and 1 inch depth. And for the back, for the front, it's going to be 5 inches depth and 5 inches width. So I'm going to be connecting the back and also the front to form my curve, my neck. This is going to be my back, my neck back. This first curve is going to be my neck back, and this second one is going to be my front neck. So I'm going to be cutting this one first, the back. Then when I open up the gown, I will cut the front. So for the sleeve opening, I'm going to be working with 11 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance, making it 12 inches. So I'm going to be marking 12 inches here. And for my bust, I'll be working with, for my bust point is going to be 11 inches, 11 and a half rather. And my waist is 17 and a half inches. And for my hip depth is 9 inches. I'll mark 9 inches. So I'll be inputting my round measurements. My round bust, okay, I don't even need my round bust because what I want to work with is 18 inches for both the bust, waist, hip and down part of the gown. So I don't need any round measurement. So what I will do is to mark out my 18 inches for the bust, waist, hip and down part of the gown, and I will connect the points. So my sleeve opening is here. So I'm going to be marking 18 inches on the waistline. I'll mark 18 inches. This is 18 inches here. On the hip line, I'm going to mark 18 inches as well. And for the down part of the gown, I'm going to be marking 18 inches. And this is it. So I'm going to be connecting this point, and I will connect to my sleeve. This is my sleeve. This is the 18 inches for the waist. This is where my bust is. So what I will do is just to connect from here to my waist, leaving my bust, since my bust height is higher. So I will connect from this waist to my sleeve, connect to my hip, then the down part of the gown. Okay, I'm connecting my point to my sleeve. You can see. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to mark where my belt, where are we getting my belt, and the belt is going to be on my waist. The waist measurement is 17.5 inches. So I'm going to be marking 17.5 inches. This is my 17.5 inches. And to know the exact place I'm going to be placing the belt, I have to work with my original waist, round waist measurement, which is 36 inches. So I'm going to be measuring 36 inches divided by 4 is 9 inches. So I'm going to be marking 9 inches. So this is where I will be placing my belt. On this point, this is where I will be placing my belt. I hope you understand what I said. For my belt, I have to measure my front half length, which is 17.5, and my original waist, round waist measurement is 36 inches. Remember that I'm not working with the original waist measurement. What I'm working with is 18 inches for both the bust, waist, hip, and down part of the gown. So my original waist, round waist measurement is 36. 36 divided by 4 is going to give me 9 inches. So I'm going to be marking 9 inches on my waistline, and this is 9 inches. That is where I will be sewing my belt. So having said that, I will start cutting. So by the time I cut out my gown now, as in this marking, by the time I cut it out, I will turn to the other side and also mark my waist so that I can sew on the place I marked. So I'm going to be cutting the gown now. So I'll be using these pieces for my belt, for the inner belt. So I'm going to turn to the other side and mark out my waist as well. Okay, let me cut out my neck, then I'll turn to the other side and mark my waist. Okay, this is for the back. This neck is for the back. So by the time I open the gown, I will cut my front. I will separate the back from the front, then cut out the front. Okay, that's the front. So I'm going to turn the gown now